Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me. This is Derrick Girard. Today what I want to do is go through our new user interface for MyRepChat. I want to start by thanking everyone for the feedback that we've received over the last year to year and a half on MyRepChat, both good and opportunities for improvements. As you can probably tell by the changes and upgrades that we make, we take those suggestions very serious. And our new user interface, I think, is a great example of that. Our old interface did exactly what it needed to do. It had features built in, it was very functional. However, it just wasn't all that easy to use, and there was things that were spread out in multiple places, which made it kind of cumbersome for people that were fairly new to the tool. So what I want to do today is walk through the new web interface. I will do a mobile app video here in just a minute, but my guess is you'll see once you understand one, you'll understand the other, because consistency was a really big thing and a really big focus for us as we were unveiling the new interface. So let me log in here. And the first thing you'll notice when I log in is how different it looks when you first log into the system. Our old interface was contact driven, meaning you had to go find the contact here in the system and you had to take that contact, open it up, and then you could see the conversation. Well, most people's messaging system works like this, where the most recent message is the one on the top. And so our new interface does the exact same thing. And it does the same thing on the phone as it does on the computer. So if I click into this is my, me as a personal contact. All of the same functions and features are here. They're just in slightly different locations. So first of all, if I go to Derrick Girard like I have here, I can see his details here. I can go throughout this entire screen. I can see if he's assigned to any groups. I can also see the account activity, which is a new feature we've added in here, because it's great to know how many times I've sent this particular person a message and how many times they've responded. That's built right into every contact. Going back to this screen, you'll see down here the paperclip. This is where I can send images. The media files are up here now, very easy to scroll across the top. Here's where I have my templates. This is one change that we made. In the old version, you had saved messages and saved links that were somewhere up here on the top left. Here we just call them templates. So I can have links, I can have messages, I can have whatever I want saved in a template. Rather than separating them, we've made them the exact same. Scheduling messages is right here as well. So when I go here, I can not only create a scheduled message, I can see the scheduled messages that I have coming up. Emojis are here, same as before. Every emoji that we have in our system is fully rendered, of course, when it goes to the archive, but that is where the emojis are. And then your virtual business card is right here. Again, from the computer, you can send that out. One major difference that I do want to highlight, though, is this button right here, this smart message. Rather than having workflows, calendars, templates, all in different locations like we had in our old system, we've lumped them all under this smart message category. So here's my scheduled messages. This is that scheduled message calendar that used to be off on the right. So I've created one for myself here in February. If I go back to the month of January, you'll see there was a bunch of them built into this thing as well. My templates, again, those are the same as before when they were referred to as saved messages and saved links. This is those right here. And then my auto response, this is what we were calling workflows. And the workflows were located in the wrench that were on the left side of the page. Now those workflows are right here. And it's very easy to create a new scheduled message template or auto response by simply hitting the create button, label what it is that you would like to create that message, and then hit save. Contacts are right here. Connecting with your CRM is even easier. Simply hit the add button, and the drop-down menu will give you the options of which CRM you want to integrate with. And keep in mind, you can integrate with more than one CRM. Archiving is right here for those of you that have archiving relationships with existing archiving firms. There are more than this available, but here are the ones that we have active on the system right now. Support is right here. This will be something that gets updated as well, because there's a lot of information we want to make sure you have at your fingertips, FAQs and things like that. So check back here often to see if there's anything that's relevant or helpful to you, or if you experience any issues or have any suggestions, by all means, this is where you can find the information and relay that information to us. On the left, there used to be the wrench, if you remember correctly, and part of the information in that wrench is now contained in this little sprocket up here on the right. So very simple things like your V card, that's all built right in here. Your forwarding number, that's in here as well. Auto response, again, this is more your out of office message rather than anything else. You can change your password. You can figure out the sender of your reports. For those of you that have that built in for certain archivers, this is where you can find that information. You can run reports, choose whether or not you want us to archive the data or we're going to send it to another archiver. And for those of you that have this feature, some of you might see this as billing and payments. For a lot of you, you might not see that though. So this is the new user interface. It's designed to be easier to operate. It's designed to be easier to communicate back and forth with clients. Again, I'll do another video of the mobile app, but hopefully as you go through this, you'll recognize that all the same features and functionalities are built in. There might be a couple more that we've added here or there that you might not use, but ultimately as time goes on, hopefully you get more comfortable with the new interface. You get more comfortable with the features and functionalities we've added to it. And I can't wait to continue to add more in the future. So thank you again for your trust and the subscription, and thank you very much for the feedback, and I look forward to working with you for a long time to come. Thanks.